welcome to episode 254. And for this video, you join us on the banks of Farlows. I was only here a few weeks ago with my mate Mark, but this time I'm with my old mate Wayne.
Morning!
Been a few months since we fished together when we was down at the islands, but now we're here for Wayne's first ever go here at Farlows. First off, let me just apologise for traffic noise in this video, guys. That we are Farlows, we do literally have the M25 just a few hundred yards behind us, so this video will be full of background traffic noise, so I can only apologise for that right now. So anyway, right, we've managed to get a couple of good swims for this session. Got here nice and early when the gates opened. We are literally right behind the shop, guys, so we couldn't be any closer to the facilities and shops and whatnot. The shop. Yeah, and we're on Herons Point. First time I've ever been able to fish Herons Point. I'm in peg 3, which is just behind me here, and Wayne's here in peg 4. So yeah, so managed to get 2 decent swims. So
hopefully they produce.
Yeah, hopefully. Not fishing yet, but still mid setup at the moment, guys. So better crack on. If you haven't subscribed to Wayne yet, just click in the little box above Wayne's head. Yeah, that box up there. Yeah. So anyway, guys, till now, let's go fishing.
Let's go fishing.
Just spent about the last hour and a half doing up some markering up work to find some spots I want to fish. Still not fishing yet, so that spot I just cast to then will be my middle rod once I get fishing, and as we saw, the lead come back nice and clear. That's fishing at 15 wraps towards that telegraph pole over there. Marking up work is all finished now. Left hand rod, there's an island just to the left of me, just at a shot. But if I aim towards this communications tower, just under 9 wraps, I've also found a nice clear spot. And then on my right hand rod, I've got it on the right hand side of the swim. There's an island in front of the right hand rod, and it's got a nice little alcove sort of on the in amongst the trees that overhang the water, and I found a nice spot there, kind of tight to the trees, again dead on 15 wraps that one, and yeah, nice and tight to the overhanging trees. So yeah, so that is all the marker work done. I've come back nice and clear. So yeah, it's going to be lunchtime I think by the time I've got the rods all sorted and cast out probably. When we got here when the gates opened. But me and Wayne did have a bit of a fry up before we started doing anything as well. So right, anyway, right, a bit less waffle. There's a goose trying to get my bait. Shove off, you. I've already baited up my rigs, and there's a goose here trying to get my baited rigs. Right, so with that, I better crack on so he doesn't pick up my rigs. Right guys, first rod about to go out. the right hand rod, what I've got to the right side of the swim on, single sticks. That's going to go to the island. Just going to start off with the good old Ronnie rig. So yeah, 12mm pop-up, one of the Hinder's Exo pop-ups. That's a kind of a citrusy tasting bait. 7-inch IQ2 for the boom. Lead clip system, 3-ounce kind of distance-ish lead. Anti-tangle boom on the hook link. Lead clip system. And then we got one of the rigmarole free fall rig tubing setups. So nothing complicated, guys, but lines around the rod tip. There we go. There we go then, guys. First cast of the session. So we're going to the island, which is should be kind of just to kind of the left hand side of this tall tree here that I'm going to be aiming at. But hopefully I've clipped up right and we don't hit the island. Too far to the right, there's like a, I don't know if you can see it well on camera, there's like a little sort of alcove in amongst the overhanging trees, and I need to get the cast right, like I said, as I just said, to be on the left hand side of that tree line, of that tall tree on the island. I just went a bit too right then, and luckily enough managed to rescue the rig out the bushes. So a little bit of silkweed there, not too much. Try that again. Second and middle rod about to go out. As I said earlier on when I'm doing the marker up, I'm aiming for that pylon over there in the distance. So 15 wraps we're clipped up at. It's just open water. And we'll see what happens. Towards the communications tower over there. So I don't know if you can see there's two coops up there at the moment, but yeah, obviously the towers and pylons are what people aim to, and you can tell that when he's leading around all their markers, they were nice and clear. So anyway, let's get it out there. Fishing. Just redoing his rods, so I thought I'd just come and put him under a bit of pressure now by putting the camera on him. That cast went alright though, didn't it, mate?
Yeah, it's because I didn't know you was filming. It didn't film, it was on the trip.
That looks like it dropped nice. And rod number 3's Wayne. Be able to see all the Wayne spots then. Lovely. Right guys, so it's getting a little bit colder, hence the second hoodie and whatnot, but rods have been up for I don't know what it is, 2-3 hours, and that probably closer to 3 hours. No action yet, so it's time to put a bit of bait out with the old trusty spom. I say that sarcastically because sometimes they open, sometimes they don't. So I'm only going to put a few spots of bait over each rod to kickstart the session. Got a particle mix. In fact, if you've watched the last few videos, it's exactly the same mix as I've used in the last few videos, and especially the last video at Aspen, where then I just added a helping of 12mm boilies to that mix. It's the old salted caramel nut one from Hinder's, 12mm, and then a load of particle ground bait oils. You know, it's a proper little concoction of mix I've got there. So yeah, we'll put a few spots out over each rod. I'll only show you this rod that I'm casting to the island, and then you know, then I will do the other rods, but I won't film them. But anyway, let's crack on, and hopefully these fish are up for a bit of grub. That one landed absolutely perfectly. That's the 3 on that spot. So it's only the mini spawn, so it's not a lot of bait. Right, I'm going to crack on with doing the other 2 spots now, and then well, I'm going to put the camera away now. So unless any more action happens this evening, I'm going to put the camera away so I can cover it up and keep it out the cold, because it is bloody freezing. But for now, I'm going to crack on when we spot in, and hopefully I can get to see you later, guys. Good morning, guys and girls. The few girls of you that do watch me. Yeah, obviously no nighttime footage, so yeah, nothing happened last night. I'll tell you what though, as you can probably tell by the salopettes and puffer coat this morning, absolutely bloody freezing. think we've only got like 3-4 degrees ambient temperature, but if you can tell by the water behind me, the wind has picked up a bit this morning, and that wind has probably got I'd say a wind chill factor of putting our temperature into the minuses. It is absolutely bloody freezing. So yeah, I'm all layered up this morning, gloves and all. But yeah, fishing wise, nothing's happened. I am going to pull the rods in shortly, rechuck them on some fresh hook baits for the day. I was getting picked up a lot by the tufties yesterday. The tufties, not tufties, the coots. So when I recast the rods, I'm going to put on some match the hatch hook baits to just try and make me hook baits a little bit more invisible to the bird life on here. There seems to be a lot of bird life on here at the moment. So yeah, I'll do the best I can. I don't know if I slept funny last night, but I've got a really painful stiff neck this morning. I must have slept funny or God knows what, but you know, one of them where you can't turn your head and to look around you got to turn your whole body. I can't even lift my head up, so I'm in quite a bit of pain. It actually feels like I got whacked on the back of the head last night. It's that painful. But anyway, right, less about my buddy. Old age. So yeah, like I say, I'm going to pull the rods in shortly. But same rig, same spots, nothing's going to change on that side of it. Just literally I'm going to put on some match the hatch hook baits instead. So first things first though, I'm going to have some breakfast to try and warm up a bit. Then I'll redo the rods. Alright, so then guys, I'll catch you in a bit.
You weren't them yesterday. You weren't them yesterday.
Oh, I thought I'd film this. Wayne's doing a bit of wildlife photography.
Just telling the geese off where he's coming back from breakfast this morning.
These geese have been a nightmare, guys. If you leave any bait open, buckets open, your own food, if you leave it out, there's 4 of these geese, possibly 5, and they just get in it. While I was setting up yesterday, I had a loaf of bread on the side, wasn't paying attention. 4 of these geese come along, absolutely destroyed a loaf of bread I'd brought with me. Hi guys, first recast about to be done, and as I said, I've got a kind of a match the hatch hook bait on now. So hopefully a bit more bird life resistant. Not quite sure how this cast is going to go because I'm in right agony with my neck. It's even right at the back of my head. Anyway, less waffle, but yeah, this might not be a brilliant cast with me neck, that's all I'm saying, guys. So I've already done my middle rod, the rod that's just out in open water at 15 wraps. Third rod, the one that I'm aiming towards that. Communications tower in the distance. So hopefully a bit better luck today. And more hopefully the bird life. I'll leave these hook baits alone now we're on match the hatch. Because the rods are getting done a little bit earlier than what they got done yesterday when we arrived and we were setting up. I will redo the rods again later on. I'll fresh up baits for the night tonight. Right, that's the rods all reset, and like yesterday, we will put a bit more bait out later on, but we'll give it a few hours yet. To put me shades on for this spotting because I'm spotting right into the sun. Not literally right into the sun, I can't cast that far. Down with a bit of a splash, I prayed to cover my finger and I went out in a bit of a bullet rather than a bit of an upwards arc. Just hit the water a little bit. I don't know if you can see that. But anyway, it made the mark just. Anyway, right, that's 2 rods done. So I ain't got no need to film every rod, but do the island rod now, and then in the next hour or 2 I'll be rebaiting all the rods back to high vis hook baits for the fish in the night. Right guys, so evening recast, and as you can see I've got the high vis hook baits back on for the night, the exo Carp hook baits, left hand, middle hand rods are already back out. I've just done them, so this is the 3rd and final rod going over to the island, the one that's crucial to get right on the clicking up and the aim in, of course. Hopefully, first time this time. I'm still struggling a bit with me stiff neck and that, so but anyway, hopefully first time so I don't have to recast it. Absolutely on the money. Good morning, people, and unfortunately not a single dicky bird happened last night. Just been to see Wayne, and he hasn't had anything either, which is probably pretty obvious because there'd have been footage of it before this if there was. Yeah, just from inside the bivvy update this morning because it's just started raining, so for obvious reasons with electronic equipment. Having to do this morning update from inside the bivvy. So what is it time? It is just gone 9 o'clock. So when we renewed our tickets yesterday, it was about 10:30. So we got at least hour and a half, probably up, maybe push it up to about 12 o'clock we can stay for, but the forecast on the weather app I use says we've got heavy rain up to 10 o'clock. It's just eased off a little at the moment, but the wind has changed and it is blown right in our faces now. The bivvy couldn't be any more positioned wrongly for the wind and rain at the moment. But can't complain. It's all part of why we come fishing, isn't it? So yeah, so as it stands, we've probably got about 3 hours fishing time maximum left before the rain started. Sort of half hour ago, I managed to get rid of a few things back to the van, stuff you don't want wet, like your bed. So I did say to Wayne I'm going to get rid of a few bits I don't need anymore this morning, so I should have packed my rods up as well. Anyway, right, I'm going to leave it there, guys, and hopefully something productive can happen in the next 3 hours. Well guys, that is more or less it for this session. I say more or less it, the rods are still out, but we are sort of mid-pack down now. Wayne's down to just his rods being out, and that's it. I've still got all my alarms and whatnot to put away. My neck is still a bit stiff and sore, and we're blanking. Yeah, I did come here with a bit of a score to settle, because I say when I was here a few weeks ago with Mark, that was a blank. Have managed to get on Lake 1 this session, hoping for something a bit more successful, and unfortunately it's another blank, so that only means we're going to have to come back again soon to try and settle the score again.
Shame, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. It's, unfortunately, Wayne's first time here is, well, so far it's a blank.
But you know got to come back as well?
It does, yeah.
Shame, isn't it?
Right, guys, I hope you've enjoyed watching our best efforts to try and catch fish. Kind of, you know, it is late November, and this week has particularly dropped in temperature, so you know, the cards haven't been stacked in our favour at all, but you know, just making excuses. Right, gonna leave it there, guys, so I can get the rest of the kit put away now the sun has broke through the clouds. So till next time, when I think I'm going to be back at Aspen, tie lines.